So in today's video, guys, we are going to be learning how to combine the trend line together with the support and resistance. Okay, so if you are able to combine trend line and support and resistance, then believe me, you are good to go to trade either the boom 500 market or the boom 1000 market. Okay, because boom 1000 and boom 500 respect the trend line and support and resistance strategy that I'm about to show with you in this video. Okay, so if you stick with me to the end, you are going to be learning how to combine these two concepts together, the trend line and the support and resistance. Because as you can see here, you can see that we have like a sniper entry somewhere around here. Okay, we have like a sniper entry somewhere around here, and you can see it is because of the trend line and the support and resistance conference. Okay, so you'll be learning how to combine the trend line and support and resistance. Okay, so it is very simple and straightforward. I know most of you know and you've heard about the trend line and something like this, markets going like this and respecting the trend line. And then for some of us, we know how markets move in a sideways market, and then we call this a resistance and we call this a support. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to combine the trend line and then how to combine the support and resistance. And if you combine these two together, then definitely you have a good strategy for yourself. You don't need any other strategy to trade the market. Okay, so by just combining these two strategies, support and resistance, and together with the trend line, then definitely you should be able to take any trade on the boom 500 or boom 1000 market. And then if you wish, you can decide to test out this strategy for yourself, guys, on any other market, but guaranteed on the boom 500 and the boom 1000 market is this strategy that I'm about to show with you. Okay, so I want you to stick with me to the end of this trade. And also, as a bonus, I'm going to be showing you in this video how to combine the trend line together with the support and resistance, and how to also use it together with the RSI divergence secret strategy. Okay, so it's just like a bonus. So adding these two together and then with the RSI divergence, then you should be able to take any trade using this strategy. Okay, so let us quickly head over to the 4-hour time frame so that I will show you how to use this strategy whenever you see it on your charts. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you want to know the direction of the trend. I will keep on emphasizing the direction of the trend, which is very important, guys, which is very important. Okay, so for this trade, definitely I want my take profit to be somewhere around this level here. Okay, so I intend for price to break that high. Okay, to break through that high. Okay, because you can see that we are definitely in a nice uptrend. Okay, so with this said, you want to note the direction of the trend. So we already know that the direction of this market is an uptrend. Okay, so after you've noticed that, that is the only thing we need to know. Okay, to use this strategy to know the direction of the trend, which is an uptrend. Okay, so should the case is a downtrend, it will also work for a downtrend. Okay, either a downtrend or an uptrend, but in this case we are having an uptrend. Okay, so the next thing we want to note is that we want to make sure that this low here, okay, this low here is higher than this low here. Okay, this low here is higher than this low here. Okay, so that is the second thing. Okay, so the first thing is to note the trend, okay, which we have done. And then the next thing, the second thing would be to note the low. Okay, we want to note that the low is higher, this low here is higher than this low. Okay, and after that, then let us now see how we can make use of the trend line and the support and resistance. Okay, so the first thing we note is from the 4-hour time frame. Now we'll be able to determine two things: the trend, and then we'll be able to determine second thing, which is the swing point, which is either the low or the high, but in this case we are making use of the low here. Okay, and then now after the 4-hour time frame, the next thing we are supposed to do is to head over to the 15 minutes time frame or the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's just go to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see, or let's just make use of the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, on the 30 minutes time frame, we can see that market is creating like a trend line here, 1 2. Okay, so you can see the first and the second touch. Okay, so this is like a powerful trend line. Okay, and then the rule of a trend line is once you have seen two touches, okay, if you have seen the first touch, if you have seen the second touch, then we want to enter at the third touch. Okay, but if you notice that after the first touch has been created and the second touch has been created, then the third touch will be somewhere around here. Okay, and then we would have missed this move here. Okay, which we are supposed to have entered somewhere around here to catch this buy, okay. But by combining the trend line with the support and resistance, then definitely we'll be able to catch this move somewhere around here, okay guys. So we don't need to wait for price to come and make a touch here, okay. So let me use my arrow tool so that we can see it better. So you note that this is the first touch here, okay guys. This is the first touch, don't forget that's the first touch. And then definitely this will be the second touch somewhere around here, okay. And then after the second touch, then definitely we note that our third touch is supposed to be here for the rule of a trend line, okay. And that third touch is what is supposed to help us to take a buy here. But guys, if you are waiting for this third touch here, then definitely you will note that the market would have moved away very quickly and you won't be able to catch an early entry, okay. But by combining this trend line here, okay, with support, okay, or resistance, definitely we'll be able to catch the trade earlier before this third touch here, okay. So what we want to do now is to head over to the 15 minutes time frame, okay. And then on the 15 minutes time frame, you will notice something very interesting here. The market has been creating like a resistance and support zone, okay. So somewhere around here we will notice that this is like a powerful zone here, okay. You notice that price kept coming back to this level here. So we can notice that these are first support here, these are second support. So we know that these are resistance now, so we know that that's a very strong zone, okay. So let us just keep drawing it until they intersect, okay. So at the point where they intersect is where we want to take our trade, okay. So you can see that this is at this level, guys. This is at this level, okay. This is at this level, okay. So you notice that price was moving up and down. So you can see clearly now, guys, okay. So you can see now clearly, guys, that market was moving up around this zone. So it means that this is a very powerful zone we want to mark in the market, and that's how we are able to mark that zone there, okay. And then when price came and was moving around, broke out of it, and then as at the time price was coming back to our third touch here, okay guys, we know that this was going to be where our market will reverse, okay, because we don't want to wait for price to come here, because we are making use of our support now together with our trend line, okay. So this is where definitely you want to place your entry and not here, okay. So this is where you want to place your entry. And then if we move to the 5 minutes time frame, guys, you'll be able to note something. Remember the bonus I talk about, which is combining this RSI divergence together with this strategy, okay. So on the 5 minutes time frame, we'll be able to note something very, very, very important, guys. So and that is our divergence, okay. Remember the divergence theory states that whenever price is moving on the main chart, whenever we have like a low here and a higher low, on the RSI indicator we want to see like a low here and a lower low, okay. And so that is what happened here. So at this particular point, let me just bring out my trend line tool here, so you'll be able to see that this was our first low and then this was our next higher low, okay. And then if we look at the RSI indicator, we know that this is our first low and then this is our next lower low. So when we see this, we know that yes, definitely a divergence has happened, number one. Number two, we are not at a major trend line zone here. That is number two. And then number three, we know that this is a strong support zone. That's number three. And then number four, remember we are in an uptrend. And then number five, price did not break the previous low on the 4-hour time frame, okay, which is this low here, guys. So when we see this, guys, definitely this should give us enough confidence to take any trade in the market, guys. So I believe we'll be able to learn something. So remember, you want to practice this strategy first on boom 1000, okay. You can test it on boom 1000 or boom 500, okay, whichever the case will be, definitely. And then any other markets that we are comfortable with, we can test to see if this strategy work. But definitely on boom 1000 and boom 500, this strategy is good to go, okay guys. So I believe we've gained something from this video. Please, if you've gained something, kindly like this video, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and do well to share this video so that other traders can get value from this video and make money for themselves in the market, okay. So guys, I'll see you in my next trading video. So cheers guys, and stay profitable.